the towing of a 155 mm long tom gun by the 75th Heavy Regiment Royal Artillery through Borgo San Lorenzo, Italy on the 12th of September 1944, documented until the 30th of May 2024. At the town hall steps, Danish officer, Lieutenant and Deputy Commander Tons Wickman is engaged in conversation with two resistance fighters following negotiations with the German Wehrmacht regarding the surrender of German forces the previous night. Date May 5, 1945. Photographer Pool Murch. Current date April 8, 2016. Photographer Jens Voigt. Collection Niels Christian Pill.
France. On this French National Day, I would like to honor Major General Louis James Lipset, CBCMG, June 14, 1874, October 14, 1918, a distinguished senior officer in the British Army and the Canadian Expeditionary Force during the First World War. On October 14, 1918, while planning an assault at Salzoir in France, he was reconnoitering along a bank overlooking the Selle River with officers from his staff and the 49th Division. At approximately 3:15 p.m., the group was spotted, and a German machine gun opened fire from the other side of the river. The group took cover, but a single bullet struck Lipset in the face. He managed to return to his lines, but succumbed to massive blood loss and never regained consciousness. He was the last British general to be killed in the First World War. Lipset was buried the following day at the Quéant Communal Cemetery, with his funeral attended by numerous officers from the British and Canadian armies, including General Julian Byng and his close friend Lieutenant General Arthur Currie. The funeral procession was organized by the 8th Battalion CEF, the unit he commanded when he entered the war. Among the mourners was Edward, Prince of Wales. Posthumously, Lipset was awarded the Officer's Cross of the Legion of Honor and the Croix de Guerre by the French government. The Imperial War Graves Commission headstone at his grave bears the inscription, "Out of the stress of the doing, into the peace of the done, 1918-2024. On the dock The King, in the port of Rhone, 5 units of the former French 75mm gun, model 1897, are displayed. It is documented that Bornholm received 12 of these pieces in the final weeks of the war. A curious citizen of Rhone is seen examining one of the cannons. During the last weeks of the war and immediately afterwards, the entire port area was strewn with various types of munitions and ammunition. Then, May 1945, unknown photographer. Now, April 4, 2016, Jens Voigt. Collection, Niels Christian Bale.
The 38th Irish Brigade's pipe band assembled in front of St. Peter's Basilica in June 1944. France, Saint-Amand-les-Eaux, November 11 Square. The city has just been liberated by American forces, September 2, 1944 to 2024. The Woodman pub at Newthampstead Airfield, near Royston, England, served as a gathering spot for the 398th Heavy Bombardment Group, who were stationed at the airfield from April 1944 to June 1945. The group, flying B-17 Flying Fortresses, had the motto "Hell from Heaven." Pictured are several U.S. airmen standing outside the pub. Ploegsteert Memorial to the Missing, Burke's Cemetery Extension, Hainaut, Belgium. Locust Grove 1792 served as CSA General Stonewall Jackson's headquarters during the First Battle of Kernstown 1862, his only defeat. Pictured in the 1900s and in 2020, it is located at Roods Hill in the Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. On June 6, 1945, General George S. Patton was welcomed to Los Angeles, California. This photograph, provided by Nick Fayed, was taken near 6th Street and Broadway in front of the Silverwood men's clothing store. Silverwood closed in 1992, and the building now houses the Broadway Jewelry Market. France, Cagnicourt, a village on the Hindenburg Line Drocourt-Queant. A German advanced dressing station was located beneath the civil cemetery. 1917 to 2024. Soviet soldiers on Ozros Varda gates of Don Street outside the Lithuanian National Philharmonic Building in Vilnius, Lithuania. 1944 to 2023. German soldiers depart from Knudsker schoolyard towards Run Harbor to be shipped out on the only SDKFZ to Kettenkrad HK-101 present on Bornholm during the war. A local citizen seizes the opportunity to ride along on this unique vehicle. Then, May 1945, photographer unknown. Now, April 3, 2016, Jens Voigt. Collection, Niels Christian Pill. France, the arrival of German forces following 2 days of combat with the French Army. May 1940, May 2024.
The aftermath of the assassination of Reinhard Heydrich. On June 18, 1942, Obergruppenführer Reinhard Heydrich, the Nazi Reichsprotector of Bohemia and Moravia, was assassinated by Czech paratroopers in Prague. In the aftermath, a tragic and violent confrontation unfolded. The bodies of the Czech operatives involved in the assassination, Josef Bublik, Adolf Opalka, Josef Gabčík, Jaroslav Schwarz, Jan Hruby, and Josef Valčík, were found on the street near St. Cyril's and Methodius Church. They had engaged in a 4-hour battle with the Waffen-SS after being betrayed by one of their own, Karel Čurda, whose identification led to the discovery of their hideout. Tragically, the priest who had sheltered the paratroopers, Father Petrek, was shot and his parents were murdered in the Auschwitz concentration camp in retaliation. Karl Hermann Frank, Heydrich's second-in-command in Prague, oversaw the devastation of the villages of Lidis and Ležáky as a reprisal for the assassination. Frank was later hanged in Prague in 1947 for his crimes. Today, small plaques in the pavement at the site commemorate the names of the Czech paratroopers who gave their lives in this historic event.